1 year after the death of Keren-Happuch Aondodoo, a student of Premier Academy Abuja, who was allegedly raped in her school, her family and concerned human rights defenders have called for justice.
My daughter died 22nd June 2021. The police say they are still investigating the case. The authorities that are concerned show no concern at all. But we have resolved as a family and those fighting with us that will continue seeking for justice for Keren.
Vivian Akpagher, mother of the deceased, who sounded hopeful of getting justice for her daughter's death, said,
"For those that know and refuse to speak up, for those that see and refuse to reveal what they saw, it might just turn, the world they say goes round, it might come to your door someday. So it's best we join hands and fight the stigma now than later when it comes to your door."
Recall that on June 22, 2021, 14-year-old Keren-Happuch, a student of Premier Academy Abuja, died from sepsis after allegedly being raped by a staff of the school. Speaking with journalists in Abuja, Osai Ojigo, the country director of Amnesty International Nigeria, said,
1 year after Keren's death, it's important for us to look at the impossibility our country has put us into. Just during the COVID lockdown, we declared a state of emergency against sexual and gender-based violence. And our government, both at state and federal level, promised us that this issue of sexual and gender-based violence, including rape, will be a thing of the past. Karen's case happened just 1 year after the COVID lockdown. They had all the opportunities to ensure that this does not happen again, and that the perpetrators of this crime of rape against Keren are brought to justice. But what we are seeing is double speak. When we meet with them, they say, yes, we are putting things in place and institutions would ensure that this is not happening in our country again. But the reality is that no support has been given to Keren's family in their quest for justice.
Given that Akpagher's stalled rape case is one of many yet to get justice, Ojigo therefore emphasized that, over a year later, little wonder why Premier Academy has decided to conceal relevant information or evidence such as CCTV footage, which could have been crucial in revealing the true situation of things. Also, why is the Nigeria police refusing to release the medical and autopsy results? What is the life of an average Nigerian girl worth when getting justice for such cases is difficult? While also speaking at the event, the Executive Director of Men Against Rape Foundation, Lemi Ugegbe, said that the foundation would not stop holding institutions accountable for the death of Keren until the culprit is brought to book.
Our action in the past 1 year has not been to bring Keren back, because of course she cannot be brought back. It has been to hold institutions accountable, and in doing so, we protect every other child from suffering the fate that befell Keren, which is the fact that she was brutally assaulted sexually and the rapist left condom inside of her. As long and lonely and torturous as the road to justice is, we will continue to fight to ensure that the culprits are brought to book. There will be no hiding place for them in the long run. If the institutions that should do their work fail, we will not fail. We are resolute. There is no going back.
They therefore called on Nigerian authorities to immediately order an effective and independent investigation of the circumstances surrounding Keren's death and prosecute all perpetrators. They also sought that Keren's family and all other human rights defenders involved in the case be protected.